Instagram. We're going to get started here. Oh, I guess we're live. Hello, everybody. We are live. It is coffee chat time on a Monday.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
Bright and early.
Yeah, we're shaking things up a little bit. And it's my first coffee chat after a few months. It's been a while. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I'm here with my friend Felicia Berg, who is the Executive Director of Family Promise of Yellowstone County.
Yes.
And thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming in on a Monday.
Yeah. It's over the week. I know I was like trying to get going. It's like, okay, caffeine, lots of caffeine. But I basically just wanted to chit chat with you a little bit about our upcoming event, Beach Blizzard, which is our huge annual fundraising event. It's funny, I always say "our" because I feel like, I'm just like part of Family Promise.
You are a part of the Family Promise family.
You can never get rid of me.
MC, of course.
MC
best
again.
MC around.
So I'm excited. Yes, I will be the MC again this year, which is always a fun time. We have a good time getting people out of their seats and stuff. So, but firstly, for those that are watching and maybe don't know what Beach Blizzard is and what we're talking about, why is it such a big deal for Family Promise, and what is it?
So Beach Blizzard is our biggest fundraiser of the year. Mm-hmm. So this is where we bring in about $100,000 of money that we use to help families throughout the year. Beach Blizzard is a lot of fun.
Yes.
The guests that come know we're raising money, so we're going to have fun. You guys are going to give money, and we're going to celebrate the good work that we're doing to help families find housing, keep kids in warm beds all year round.
That's very important. So this is the biggest fundraising event of the year. This is what really helps you guys operate for the year. So this year's theme I'm excited about is Cabana Club. Last year, was it Havana Nights or what was it
last year was Pirates.
The Treasure Island.
Yeah.
So every year you guys decide on a new concept
theme, and Cabana Club is fun. People come and they wear from khaki shirts and Hawaiian button-ups to their summer, dresses. And there's been years people come in life jackets just for
no way, that's fun.
So come, have fun, and then we really talk about for our donors what the money that they gave last year. What did we use? What did we use it for? What did that look like? And then what are future goals? Our donors really are the lifeblood of what we do. Our donors and volunteers. And we want them to know what their time and money is going and how it's transforming lives.
Yeah, I love that. What could people expect when they walk in this year?
So this year, doors open at 5. Okay. It's going to be cocktail hour. So you're going to get your champagne. You're going to be able to do a fun beach blanket bingo that Billy's putting on, and learn some facts and play some games, have a chance to win some prizes. Lots of cool baskets, silent auction thing to bid on. The community is so giving.
Yes.
So it's a great time to come and shop and look around and purchase things. And then you're just going to have a night of learning about the families that we serve and the program that we run here in Billings and how we're really fighting that family homelessness here.
Yeah, and this would be a great time because right before Valentine's Day to get your honey's presents, and it's all done.
I know. So last week we were working on putting together the baskets, and in my mind I'm mentally shopping.
Yeah. Oh, what can I get?
This would be great.
Yeah.
No, I never win all the ones
I know. Me neither.
But I do have a list this year that I'm going to go after.
Yeah.
And I'm sure other people will. There's such a variety too, from things that men will like and women will like and family oriented and experiences, all of that to choose from. Mm-hmm. So there's a little something for everybody.
What's some of the big live auction items that we could talk about?
So we have a package to New York, to Broadway.
New York.
Yeah,
I'm going to definitely
bet on that. I know.
Or can I as an MC?
If you have time. So that's like a bucket list of mine.
Yeah.
You get to go to a Broadway show, meet the cast. There's a big list of shows that you can choose from. Yeah, and they're great shows. Hamilton.
Wicked is one.
Wicked is one of them. Yep. Yeah. So that's awesome. That's one of the live auction. Okay. If you guys don't know Father Wayne, he is an amazing supporter since day one of Family Promise. And he is also a wine connoisseur. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But he did another dozen bottles from his private collection. Last year it was a hit.
Yeah.
These come from as far away as Spain, California. There's some local ones. But that's really awesome too for the people that like wine and experiencing different wines and learning all about where they come from and what that looks like. So those
He's pretty excited and passionate about it.
He is. He
I love
is.
that.
He, you know, he's a father first, and then wine connoisseur after that.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. I love it.
yeah.
So what's the moment every year that makes you think, yep, this is why we do this. This is why we do this event.
So I mean, every day there's small moments. I try to really look for. When you look for those moments, you'll see them more often. This morning, for instance, there is a little boy about 2 in our program, and me and him have been getting to know each other. He's pretty shy, and we'll just peek in my office. This morning when I walked in, he was sitting with his baby sister and mom in the kitchen having breakfast, and the biggest wave and the biggest smile, and he's trying to give me, you know, a piece of his orange. He had oranges, and just to see that little boy come out of his shell and like he's home eating breakfast. It's all okay. He's not scared of every person walking by.
Right.
So as getting to know him and seeing that scared little boy to me now walking in and that big smile and good morning and trying to feed, you know, shove an orange slice in my mouth. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the simple reason. You know, parents, even with jobs, a job does not mean housing. And they're trying their best. And in the long run, Family Promise help family with children. Those kids need a place to stay.
Right.
And those are my why moments, looking at all the little kids and and even up to the teenagers. They're I'm growing on the teens in the program. They're like Felicia by the end.
They're so cute. I love that. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit emotional there. Is there anything new or surprising happening this year's event? Anything new that maybe people have gone to Beach Blizzard and you're like, oh, this is something new, or maybe we don't want to talk about it? Element of surprise.
If you haven't been in a few years, just be ready to do a game. It's called on.
Yes.
It doesn't take a lot of skill.
Nope.
But be willing to join in the fun. This is all a fun night. There will be surprise games, surprise prizes, all of those things happening. A surprise dance.
It's going to be fun.
So just come really open-minded to have a good time, make some memories, and support a good cause. I think that's the biggest thing. If you've been before, you know it's fun. We're going to have fun. You're going to be able to talk with your friends at your table for a bit. It won't just be me up there saying stats. I promise that.
Yes. Yeah. And that's one of the things I like about the way we do our gala is that, like you said, it's entertaining the whole time. Like you're never going to be bored. Right. Because there's always something happening. So that's going to be, I'm excited.
Yes.
And as I was talking, I was thinking, ooh, I think I might have an idea for what I'm going to wear. I'm going to talk to you about that later.
It was a weekend of finding what to wear, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know. So if someone is on the fence, give me your 30-second, you have to be their pitch. If someone's thinking about going and they're like, I don't know, give them like a quick view on why they should go. Other than helping the homeless families.
Helping the homeless families, number one, reason to go. Number two, well, your friends will be there.
Yes, including us.
We're all friends. So come join us, enjoy that. And you might learn something or connect with somebody that means something beyond yourself. So yes, we're going to have a good time. The food's going to be amazing. We're at the Northern. Oh my gosh.
Talk about this. Talk about the food.
Chef is amazing. The food is going to be great. It's chicken mole, black beans, rice. The salad is to die for. So come for all of those reasons, but really it's even through the fun, it's the way to start a ripple effect of change. If you're sitting at home watching the news and you're like, this sucks. What is this world coming to? Obviously we need change. And a lot of times, even for me, I sit there and I'm just like, I don't know what I could do.
You feel helpless.
This is a way to start that change in a tangible way.
Absolutely.
If we all do these small things, support nonprofits that are doing good work, love on your neighbor, all of those things, that's how we create the big change. When all of us are doing those small changes. So I encourage people to think about that. If you can't come to Beach Blizzard, just with I was watching the news last night and this was crossing my mind. How can I help our neighbors? How can I help local people? And it doesn't have to be horrible. You can be at Beach Blizzard having fun, still creating change, long-lasting change right here.
And you leave inspired too, right? Because you guys usually play like a testimony video of some families that have really had success
Yes.
through the program, and it's so inspiring. And I always have to have tissues on me.
You do. I was just watching, the final edits of it, and it is inspiring to see families go through such hard trials and storms and still come out on top because of the support that they're getting from their local Billings neighbors.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing too, like just coming from, I had experience, living in a shelter for a little bit of time, and we had some low income, issues, and we had people that would reach out, bring us food or bring us little extra things, and just knowing that somebody cared about you, like, oh, well, how do they know like about me and why do they care about me? It's huge. It's a huge impact, even if, you're not doing it for someone else, do it for yourself to make yourself feel good.
And I really, and what you said is such a thing. It's what I felt when I went through the shelter and then seeing so many families. And I don't know where we got the mentality that when somebody does something nice, it's for some reason.
Right.
That we have to do something to be loved.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Right.
You have the ability to love somebody for no reason and accept love for no reason. And Family Promise is such a beautiful showing of what that looks like.
Right.
How you love somebody without conditions, without rules or regulations, just because they're there and they need help and they're going through a season. And then for the person receiving it, being able to be like, okay, the bottom's not going to fall out.
Right.
They're not going to cut the strings out. They're just doing it because they care for me.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so for those who may not know, what does Family Promise actually do day to day? Like, what would be like a day-to-day occurrence?
So our office is always busy. And over this last year, we've really expanded services that we can help somebody anywhere on the housing spectrum. So now we're getting calls from people about to be evicted.
Yeah.
And they need to stay in their home, or they're currently homelessness, or maybe they've overcame homelessness and they want to stay in housing.
Right.
So a typical day is a lot of calls from people in need in the community, other agencies that are doing referrals, just kind of a first call for a lot of families that are up against something.
Right.
Currently, we have 3 case managers now.
Wow.
So yes,
you needed.
We need it, and it allows our case managers to still offer the quality of service that we've always done, and help the many families that are calling for help from us. So it could be, for me, it could be like this morning, eating oranges with a 2-year-old for breakfast. And then, looking at people's budgets. We potentially have a family buying a home this week.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
So it's always something different.
Yeah.
But at the core, every day we're meeting families who are hurt and in crisis and need help. And then, we're also seeing families every day walk in, we're overcoming barriers and seeing those successes. And it's so nice to have the mix of the two, because even more so than what we can tell a family, like, you've got this, you can do it, when they see another family actually a few steps ahead, they're like, oh, if Joe could do it, I could do it.
Exactly.
So that's what it is. Monday afternoons, always diaper bank. It's a big deal.
Yeah, how many diapers do you guys give out usually?
So last year we just did numbers.
Okay.
Almost 100,000 diapers.
Holy cow. In a year?
In a year.
Wow.
In a year. So that's through individuals coming to our agency. And this year we've also been able to reopen our partnering agency agreements. So people that, Head Starts, CASA, those places are all dealing with the same demographic that we're dealing with. And we want to make sure that every baby is healthy and dry. So being able to open up those resources so that the babies that immediately need diapers can have access to them is amazing.
Yeah.
So a lot of diapers, a lot of baby butts covered.
A lot of baby butts.
It makes my heart so happy. I don't ever want to change the diapers.
Yeah,
but
no.
You can come get the diapers from us.
You could come get the diapers.
Yeah, if they have them.
I love that. Well, and what's cool about it too, being on the board, right? Because I'm past president, past. I don't remember how many years, but I remember us implementing. One time we had Michelle, who is one of our social workers, come in and give us kind of an update of the families, and I was just like, wow, this is impactful. Like, we should just do this every board meeting. And so now that they've been doing that, and it really just shows like this is what's happening. Like,
every day.
hearing about the families and how they're impacted by, what you guys do
Yes.
every day. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To hear those stories. So I think we already answered that one. What's one misconception people have about family homelessness that you hear a lot?
Get a job, save up money, and there you go. You're not homeless anymore.
Yeah.
We are seeing a large percentage of the families that are calling for our help are working full-time jobs.
Yeah.
They cannot make ends meet. There's one, hospital stay, or I had a baby. They didn't let me come back to work after maternity leave. Or they sold my apartment that I lived in for 10 years, and now it's a independent owner that's not renting it.
Right.
Like all these things just throw them off. So it's not a budgeting thing.
Yeah.
It's not a save up money, get a job. Because then also you're looking at parents and you're like, you need to work more.
Mm-hmm.
So we see moms and dads come in, they're working 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other hand, society is telling them, why aren't you parenting your children?
Exactly. Yeah.
Your children are out of control. Why aren't you
Yeah.
parenting them? Why don't you, all you got to do is have a nightly dinner at home and all these things. And they're like, but you also said I had to work harder so that I can maintain my house. And how do you find that balance?
Exactly.
We see that gap in creating a balanced life in
Right.
society. We see kids that don't have parents at home that aren't being raised with structure. We see parents that are exhausted and then just lose it because they had been working 5 jobs at a time
Yeah.
for years, and then their brain shuts down. Like there's a way to live life very balanced.
Yes.
And figuring out what that is hard.
It's so hard. Just like that, you can.
So that's
Lose it.
the biggest misconception.
Yeah.
Misconception is that parents aren't working hard.
Right.
They're not trying, and therefore that's why they're homeless.
Yeah.
A lot of people think too it's substance abuse disorder.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's a symptom that's caused, after the stress of it. But the bulk of our families, that's not a big barrier that they're facing.
Right.
It's just figuring out somewhere they can live within their means and maintain and still have a life.
Yeah, it's tough out there. I mean, groceries right now are insane, and affordable housing's hard to find, and so it's just getting harder and harder.
It is.
So would you say that your clientele has increased over the last couple of years? Is it staying steady? Like, what are you
So
seeing?
Montana, there was just a report, is one of the fastest growing states for family homelessness
Really?
in 2024, 2025.
Mm.
So it's growing rapidly. We're seeing a bigger difference in the type of issues, barriers families are coming in with, they sold the house I rented in, and I couldn't find a place in the 30-day notice that they gave me.
Yeah.
To, during COVID, I didn't pay rent. I've got $12,000 of back rental, therefore nobody will even look at my application.
Right.
So there's some that are big barriers that have added up, and there's some that they just need our housing navigation
Yeah.
through the case managers to find where they can go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a broader range than I
Mhm.
think we've seen before in the past,
Interesting.
and then more families calling
Yeah.
for all of those reasons.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with, when our market was just insane, people that were renting out decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And then
Yeah.
they're like out of house, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure there's a lot of that.
That was the first year we ever saw something like that, enough that we could keep percentages on it. And it's kind of still right in that wave from then.
It's just crazy how one thing can impact another thing, and it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
What keeps you motivated in such emotionally heavy work? What keeps you going?
So I think, number one, as a graduate of the program.
Yeah. Which kudos, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. Many years
and I
ago.
think it's cool. It's just such a come around moment. Now you're giving back. I think that's
so, a lot of times I really think, where would I be if there weren't those people in place when I needed them?
Right.
And I don't think a lot of people get to work in a field that they feel like this is their purpose.
Yeah.
This is literally why I was created.
Right.
This is why I went through as many hard things as I did to be here for such a time as this.
Yep.
So with that, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what issues we have, that's my purpose.
Right.
I'm here. I don't think, I would be brought to this point to not do this.
Right.
To not help the families. So no matter how hard it gets, I'm not sleeping outside.
Yeah.
I have a job.
Yeah.
And we're helping people.
Right.
So we're helping these families and spreading, giving back for what was given to me.
Yep.
So that's what really keeps me motivated. It keeps me going
That's awesome.
every day.
I love it. I'm going to just see, I thought I saw somebody with a comment. Let me make sure here. I am so bummed. So I had like a little ticker deal. Let me see if I can still do it. Oh, there it is. Show. Okay, there we go. So I've got I was trying to be fancy with it. The ticker at the bottom there, because are there still tickets available?
There is a few.
A few left. Okay.
Like
limited tickets left.
Limited.
Time.
Very limited.
Limited time only.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
which is
under
really cool that we're almost.
that's great.
We're a few tickets out from being sold out.
Yeah.
So that is awesome.
Yeah. So like a behind the scenes. So there's a lot that kind of goes behind the scenes to getting this event going, right? We have a Beach Blizzard committee that meets.
Mhm.
We've been meeting every week.
Yeah.
Every week, and you feel like, oh my gosh, how are we going to pull all this together, right? Because it just seems like, the time,
Chicken.
very quick, and we pull it together.
Every year it comes together.
Because we have like mini hands, we have people that have been doing this for years that know what they're doing, like Kathy Todd and those guys. So so kudos to the volunteers that help us put these together, because really it wouldn't happen without them, right?
And it is months of work. It really puts a new perspective when I go to different events, and it's like, this is a lot of time.
Because you know what's happening behind the scenes. What's been the most rewarding part of leading Family Promise? Because you've been on has it been a year yet?
Just a year.
Okay.
Yeah, this January.
Congrats.
I think just getting back in with Family Promise, reaching back out to some of the old partners that we worked with, and establishing those relationships, and being able to use my skills to further the organization and build up those relationships and really create sustainable programming that we can carry on for years to come. So long after I'm gone, these programs, the way we've got this set up will last beyond that. So it's been really, really cool to see. And then see the staff step up and implement some of these things and grow, and just see those numbers. And we've been doing year-end numbers, January time, and I'm looking at all the kids that we served, and I was like, I want to see all their faces in like one auditorium. So I imagine it in my mind, and it's just like, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah, that's so cool. Love it. What's something the community would be surprised to learn about you? Maybe it's a fun fact.
I am pretty open and out there, so if you know me, you know pretty much everything about me. Let's see. So outside of nonprofit work and working to help people, I have kind of two other passions right now. One is lifting heavy weights. It makes my heart very happy to see how heavy I can pick something up and move it 5 inches and put it back down.
Didn't you just recently do a Spartan race? Did you do
that? Was last summer. I did my first Spartan race.
How was that?
That was amazing. We talked beforehand, because you've done one before. And it's, I found I used to compete in my mind with other people. My biggest competitor is me.
Exactly.
And doing the Spartan race, weightlifting, all of that is something that is just a competition with my best time, my best weight. And it is really freeing, and I'm very much enjoying it. So that, if you didn't know, I lift heavy things. They're heavy to me. It depends on who you ask how heavy they are. And then I've been really into in the last 3 years, concerts.
Oh, I love
that feeling that when you're in the crowd and everybody's vibing together. I could live at concerts. There's never enough that I can go to. So besides work, and the gym, and concerts, like that's pretty much my life.
So what's your music genre? What's your favorite?
So my favorite is R&B, but not a lot of that comes
to old school R&B. Same.
I mean, 80s and 90s.
Heck yeah.
I'll be back. But they don't come here a lot.
No.
So I have been into a lot of country rock type stuff. There's some local bands that I really like, and smaller bands. So just kind of following them around at little venues And, the pub station, the old saloon, all those places during the summer are great to go to.
Did you hear Post Malone and Jelly Roll?
This morning. Okay.
So
we've
Post
been
Malone and
following-
Jelly Roll are coming here to Montana, you guys.
They are. So we knew that Jelly Roll was coming back to Montana. He posted a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
This morning in my morning scroll,
Yep.
Saw it and tagged everybody in it. And it's the talk of the office right now.
I'm
this
excited
morning.
for Post Malone.
So,
I'm not a
yeah.
big Jelly Roll fan, but Post Malone.
I saw him a couple years ago when he came to Bozeman, and it was a great show.
Yeah.
And he does his country stuff, then he'll do his old school like rap.
Okay.
Oh man, it was good.
Okay. He
It's a
lost a
show.
lot of weight too.
Yes, he
Like,
has. Yeah.
Like
So,
100 pounds, right? Like he
At
lost
least.
something?
At least.
Crazy. It's so crazy. I was just gonna ask you something else that you were just talking about. What the heck was it? Oh, Spark. Are you gonna do the one this year?
I am not.
Yeah, I was
We're
thinking
not. We're
about
looking
it.
for some, maybe out of town, because
Okay.
the one in Montana is Mother's Day weekend.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So we decided not to do that, but there's some in Idaho, Colorado.
Yeah, that'd be
We
fun.
might do, or some mud runs
Yeah.
that, I need something, yeah.
Didn't you
That's great.
find, so like we talked, that was my first Spartan race and I didn't know what to expect, right? And it's very community. Everybody is there to help you.
So it was, so
I don't know how many times I had to have people like help me
All the way
over
through.
the wall.
that was my thing. I can't jump at all. I can't lift, I'm heavy. Lifting my own body weight is harder than lifting
It's
actual weight.
so hard.
But the amount of people that would just, one guy, he's like, well, how are you going to land when you get
Yeah,
over? And it's
yeah.
like, don't worry, just throw me over.
Yeah, just
And,
throw
I
me
just need
over.
to get to the other side.
Right?
And it is, everybody will help you
That was so cool.
and push you to do what you can do. And it's, that's how community should be.
Oh, absolutely.
That
I was
whole feeling. People from other states
Yeah.
didn't understand Montana gumbo.
What's Montana gumbo?
Gumbo, the mud,
Oh,
where you go to your knee
Mm-hmm.
and then you try to pull out and your shoe's at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Or it sticks on the bottom of your shoe and you get stilts.
Yep.
So they're like, oh, pull out your foot. I'll reach back in for my shoe. I was
Oh,
like, you will never
find
find it.
it.
You will never find it. Just don't tie your shoe to your ankle, do something, reach down.
That is true.
But yeah, it
That
was
is true.
it was a muddy mess in Montana scenery. So
Oh gosh, yeah. It's in Kalispell this year. In case
Yes.
you're wondering, it's
Yeah.
in Kalispell.
if you want to go,
But-
tickets are on sale.
Yeah, but I was excited. It was funny because I didn't know what to expect, and I don't have very good grip strength. Like
Mhm.
I'm horrible. I don't know why. And these guys from Idaho, it was like one of those things where because I'm pretty speedy. Like that's one of my,
Yeah.
like I could do that really well. So I would like, especially uphill, I was like speeding past them. And then eventually they would pass me and then I'd pass them again. And finally they were like, do you want to just join us? They're like, we need your speediness, but we'll help you with the other stuff, like the strong
Yeah.
stuff. Like I could not for the life of me, the one where you're like hanging and you got to cross.
The monkey bar type
Oh
one
God,
on the
I
ring.
suck at that so bad.
I know it.
So they helped me with like the burpees and like getting through that. So
And it's totally amazing. My boyfriend and I did it together. And for those, I always say, because I only made it one ring. And
I just
felt-
couldn't. Yeah.
And he has one hand, and then his other hand, he only has a couple fingers. So he's like, oh, I won't make it.
Yeah.
He made it 4.
Wow.
And I'm just like, well, my boyfriend can do anything because he doesn't even have the other hand, and I couldn't even make it 2. So it's just, it was, for everybody there, you see what you're made of.
I've seen people out there that are in wheelchairs doing this stuff.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what? Like they're going over the wall and I can't even get up
No,
there.
and there's some people that are like the training forever for it.
Yeah.
I trained a year, and
I
other
didn't
people are
even
like,
train for a year.
I signed up this morning.
Yeah.
We'll see if I die.
Yeah, it's fun. If you haven't done one, I
Okay.
highly recommend doing it. So besides attending Beach Blizzard, which we only have a few tickets left,
Mhm.
how else could people get involved throughout the year?
So tons of ways. So we're always looking for time, talents, or money.
Mm-hmm.
Any one of those ways you can get involved and help Family Promise. So each year, on average, we have about 1,500 volunteers to make
Wow.
our program run.
Really?
So there's lots of different ways that you can get in with your time and your talents.
Mhm.
People become monthly donors and they donate $20 a month. That goes a really long way.
Yeah.
And those donations that we know are coming help us plan strategically for what we can do in the future.
Right.
So there's lots of ways, or like you were just talking about, the Beach Blizzard Committee.
Yeah.
There are lots of committees and different ways that you can get involved.
Mhm.
If you want to do something tangible, but maybe serving dinners at the church isn't your thing, or donating money isn't your thing, that monthly donation, come and help us plan these types of events.
Yeah.
We have 2 events a year. So we have a gala, the Beach Blizzard, every year, and then our golf
The
tournament.
golf tournament's fun.
So both of those ways are great ways to get involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love to, if you're interested in getting involved, reach out. Let's meet, let's have coffee, let's talk about what you want to do and how we can plug that into what we do at Family Promise.
Yeah, we'll give you something to do.
Yeah.
There's something for everybody, I swear.
Well, and like, so we have this lovely lady, Terry,
Mhm.
and she started coming in probably 5 or 6 months ago every Tuesday in the afternoon, just to be an office angel. She's retired. She worked in an office for many, many years. And she's like, well, can I just get those skills?
Yeah.
So she answers phones, files things, those things that, take a little bit of time, but we're so busy in the office, we don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to see her, us meet, talk about what she likes to do, what she's good at, and how she wanted to give back, and then finding that way. And it's become such a blessing
That's awesome.
for the whole office to have
Yeah.
her help us.
Well, just even a few hours a week, right?
Yeah, it's just 2 hours on
Yeah.
a Tuesday,
Can help.
and it really does help.
That's awesome. Love that. Let's see. Why is community support so critical to your guys' success?
So at Family Promise, we run a zero debt organization.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have the money to do it, we don't do it,
Right.
Because that's what we teach our families to do. So that's one reason. Wait, repeat the question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Why is community support so
oh yes.
critical?
So that is one reason.
Yeah.
That it really does help us. We get our funds
So you don't have
from
to get financing.
from the community, and we don't take government funding.
Yeah.
At all. So with that, we really rely on our neighbors who believe in what we're doing and believe in helping the families that are struggling right here,
Right.
to help move that forward. For our shelter program, working with the congregations, if we didn't have the congregations and the volunteers, our shelter program would not be there. So really, community support is vital.
Yeah.
If we didn't have both of those working with us, we would not have a program.
Right. That's true. The community helped a lot, especially with our transitional housing when we did that whole
Yeah.
campaign. And
Oh man.
we probably wouldn't be able to buy it if not for the support.
No.
What does a pause do to poor connection? Stop it.
Because
Hi, we're back. Hi, we're back. So what are your hopes for Family Promise in the next few years?
So I hope that we just continue on the track that we're on. We've expanded now that we can do that whole spectrum of help. Now just tuning those programs.
Yeah.
And making it really second nature and getting the word out to the community. So when somebody sees a homeless family or runs into one, they know what we do and how we can help. So we've spent a lot of time this year talking about quantity versus quality. We want to keep the quality of our programs while we expand. So how do we do that? What does that look like? But myself, the board, and the staff have made a firm decision. We're not going to get rid of that quality of service. We have over a 90% long-term success rate. Yes, we could make it shorter and time limits on what we work with families and just move people in and out as quickly as possible. Without that quality of service, looking at those deep-rooted issues, we won't have that long-term success rate that we do. So that's our goal for the next 3 to 5 years, is really just hunker down and become experts in this whole thing and keep that quality of service while helping as many families as we can.
Yeah, love that. Okay, if Beach Blizzard sells out and exceeds its goal, what does that unlock for you? Like, obviously it's going to sell out, right?
Yeah. So if it exceeds its goal, what it does is it'll go right back into families.
Yeah.
So right now we have monthly budgets for all our programs. How much money we can have to help a family keep in their house and avoid eviction, or for deposit money, or whatever that may be, to help people with gas cards so they can come to their appointments. If we exceed our goal, if we bring in more money, it'll go to more gas cards. It'll go to more eviction prevention. It'll go to more supplies so they can work with the clients better. That's what it'll do. We look at those funds that come in, we have what we need to come in, and then above and beyond that just really does go to help those families.
Help more, even more
Mhm.
people probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a very important event is what
Very
we're trying
important.
to say.
Very important. So something I didn't mention is if we sell out and you're seeing this and you're like, man, I really want support, you can sponsor on a no-show sponsor level.
Okay.
So we have, some sponsors who are like, yeah, I get invited to these things all the time. I'm out of town that weekend, whatever it may be.
Right.
But I still want to support you. So there's a way that you can do a sponsorship level. You can reach out. We can go through what those are. So you can pick what's best for you. We can put your logo still up at the event, but you just won't physically be there. So it doesn't matter how many seats I have left for tickets. You can still sponsor. You can still get your name out through advertising the night of, and then you can keep your weekend plans or whatever you already have going for this Saturday.
Love that. Perfect. And the phone number is on the ticker down there.
Yeah.
For Family Promise to either buy a ticket or support in some way. Yeah. Silent auction items were done. We're kind of cut off that, right?
Yep.
We've got those ready to go.
Yes.
A lot of cool things. And thank you again to
everybody,
all the people that have donated.
Hundreds of businesses and people. They really, really appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you for saying yes.
Yeah.
What would you say, this is an interesting question, like maybe someone who's never donated or volunteered before and they're just like, maybe they're on the fence about making a donation or volunteering. What would you say to that person that's watching?
Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how it makes you feel.
I mean, yeah, try it.
Yeah. What's it going to hurt?
It does. A few years ago, I had I like to do a yearly thing to meditate on, and it was do it scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you see, I don't know if I'll be good working with families. I don't know if, I really can volunteer once every 4 months, whatever that is. Let's try it.
Yeah. I like that.
Try it, see what it's like, fill it out. Not every volunteer position is for every person.
Right.
But if you don't try it, you won't know.
Yeah.
And so that's what I encourage. I encourage everybody to just try.
Yeah, my husband used to drive the bus, on Saturdays. And he loved that. He would come home every day and be like, oh, this little kid or this little family, and tell me all the stories. But Family Promise runs deep in our family. That's my daughter Frankie was on the board when you guys used to have the
she was in high school.
Yeah, when she was in she's actually the one that got me involved in Family Promise. And then my husband was a volunteer driver, and then here I am. So it's crazy.
Many years later.
Yep. It's all about community. Beach, snow, cabanas. If you had to pick, are you more flip-flops or snow boots?
Flip-flops.
That was so fast. I didn't finish the question. Flip-flops.
No. I love Montana that we have 4 seasons.
Yes.
This winter
it's weird.
I don't know if we can call it really a winter.
No, we didn't get a winter.
But I love the snow because I like to go camping and have real fires in the summer. And I fear this year we may not have gotten enough to do that. But, there's nothing like a little ashy marshmallow that you spend so much time working on in your s'more. And
we'll probably get dumped on big time in April or something. That's
what happened last year.
I know.
But yes, I'm already, now the holidays are over.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, summer's coming.
I know,
Summer's coming.
I'm ready. And our Floridian friends that are watching are getting
I know. My family lives out east in Jersey.
Yeah.
And my dad sent last week a video of him, and he ran outside with no shoes on and did a snow angel, and he plopped down, and there's inches of snow, and he's like, "No, have the kids send me one back." So we had that skiff, and she was like trying to make a snow angel.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
What happened to Montana?
We don't have anything.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm more of a flip-flop girl myself. What are you most excited about personally for this year's Beach Blizzard event?
So this year we are having some of our graduated guests in the audience.
I love
we
that.
did that a little bit last year. I'm really excited for them to experience the evening, see the love that surrounds kind of that. They've been through the program, but see the back end of what that looks like and all the people in the room that have supported them and their work. I remember the first time I went to Beach Blizzard after being a guest. It was so eye-opening. So I'm very excited, especially the ones that that are coming for them to come and
Yeah.
experience that and be able to talk with supporters. And they just get so jazzed about, wow, that was incredible. And it is one of those really life-changing moments
Mhm.
to see I have a whole team backing me.
Yeah.
I have all
the
hundreds of
support.
people. So
Mhm.
I do love that part
Yeah.
of it. And then being able to see so many of my friends all in one room
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
so fun.
It is fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. So if you haven't, like, oh, maybe I was thinking about it, do it now because tickets are almost sold out.
We're almost sold out.
And we have some fun planned for you guys.
We do.
We got games, we got bingo. It's going to be fun. Was there anything else that you wanted to bring up before we end our coffee chat today?
I don't think so. I mean, Billy, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
For doing this and all your support.
Yeah.
And we're excited for Saturday.
Yeah, we had some fun. So if you go to the event, we were sportscasters the other day.
It's a big football weekend.
Because football, Super Bowl Sunday is the day after.
Mhm.
Are you team Patriots, Seahawks, or Bonito?
What's Bonito?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, so I'm both of the concerts that for the Super Bowl. I'm very, very Green Day and Bad Bunny. I'm so happy.
I'm excited.
When I saw last weekend who was in the Super Bowl, I told Brian, I was like, I hope
Yeah.
both teams lose. And he's like, that was so negative from you. You don't usually talk that way. And I was like, because I felt this football season, I've kind of kept track.
Mm-hmm.
And I had certain teams that I thought were going to do real well. And the Bears I thought would do well. And then and it was a gut-wrenching season. Every game, I was like, doesn't matter until the last 2 minutes.
Single game was
So anyway,
yeah.
I don't hope they both lose. I thought it'd be funny if they did a tie like the Green Bay game. But
that would be funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I had to choose, I'm team Bonito. Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny.
He's incredible. He's Puerto Rican, and so am I.
Yeah.
We're family.
Did you see that he just got Album of the Year? And was it Song of the Year? No, Album of the Year. Album of the Year at the Grammys.
I did not.
Yeah, and it was the first Spanish-speaking album that won the Grammy Awards.
Oh, good job.
I know. I was like, this is exciting. This is so cool. He's just so positive too.
So, and that's coming from my brain who picks teams because of the colors or where they're located. So that is my football expertise.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah. And if I had to choose between the two, I would probably veer more towards Seahawks.
I think so too.
It's more our region and Seattle.
But it's
Yeah.
No. It'll be.
I'll still watch.
I will too.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but maybe not. Thank you again for all you do for our community. I'm super excited to MC. I just got the stuff ordered for the game, so I'll talk to you about that after. But yeah, really excited. And hopefully we'll see you guys there. Call that number to donate, volunteer, or just ask any questions. So we'll see you guys there.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. See ya. All right, we're going to end the stream.